Frisco, here at Team Link in Ludlow, here with Pat, the Gorilla Ninja, Casey.
Right. For a cheap price of $25, you can get one of these bad boys.
He's already selling the shirt right off the bat, man.
Yeah.
What's up? Pat's got a fight, man. He's making his pro debut, lightweight, 155 pounds, for Bellator, man. Bellator 194 happening February 16th, Friday night, when Matt Metrione and Roy Nelson go at it in that big tournament. They got to the big heavyweights there.
Good.
Great debut,
Thank
you.
Yes,
right in
yes.
Mohegan Sun.
I try to make a splash all the time. So yeah.
Right in Mohegan Sun.
Yes.
There's been, rumbling with you turning pro. You had a beautiful, you fought it from lightweight to middleweight, held the middleweight amateur title for Premier, the welterweight title.
Yeah.
You fought, you went to defend the title. Had a 5-round war and a few 5-round wars because that was your third title fight.
Third straight, yeah.
And they all went 5 rounds. Just about this one, you had that fight won. 30 seconds left about in the round.
Yeah.
Great opponent, who himself just made his pro debut and won. What's going on, brother? That fight, what'd you learn from that that's taken us to this pro debut, man?
I mean, I'm excited, There's always little things I take from every fight. I mean, that was a great fight. That was a pro fight.
Yeah.
We're both pro level fighters. And he's a good fighter. I controlled the whole fight. You were there, and I made a mistake. He capitalized it. Hats off to him. But now, bigger things are moving on, and now it's, now it counts for real. So
excellent. Now there was, after that fight, there was little rumblings. There was a lot. You're very popular on social media, so Gorilla Ninja Nation. Wait, there's some things going on. I knew in rumblings you're turning pro. There wasn't much more. There wasn't anything left in the amateur level. You did it all. You've been at every weight class. You showed that you're pro material and you can get it done. Now you're jumping to these 5-minute rounds, which you're used to because you went 15 minutes.
I've fought multiple 15-minute
Exactly.
fights,
What's the training like now, coming from that amateur level to here, where you have to make that adjustment?
I mean, to be honest with you, I train with a lot of pro fighters. Ricardo Funch, Cameron. There's a lot of guys here that are pro fighters. I've been training pro rounds since I got here. You know what I mean? I've never had my mind to be an amateur fighter. That was just something. I came in and just had to get that experience. But my mind's always been on being a pro fighter. So nothing. I always train my ass off. I always take it very serious. So it's nothing largely different than I've been doing, you know what I mean? Just grinding like I always do.
Excellent. 9 fights as an amateur. 7-2 you went. A lot of wars in them fights, but not much damage, a little bit in them fights. So you really haven't had much wear fighting, you know what I mean?
I haven't taken many hard. I haven't really even been bothered by any shots I've been hit with, honestly. I mean, even the 2 fights that I did lose, I've won probably 99% of the minutes I've been in the cage in my career. So I feel fresh, feel, like I'm ready to have a long, extended pro career. God willing, anything can happen in fighting, but I'm ready, man. I'm excited. This is where I expect to be. This is where I want to be. This is why I started, pro fighter, big show. So time to go.
You're young, 27 years old.
Yes.
Had a lot of amateur fights, very successful. What made the lightweight? You fought in 3 different classes.
Yeah.
What brings on the lightweight, and is that where you want to settle, kind of where you're looking to be in the pro range?
Well, as amateur, I was trying a lot of things out. As 70, 55, 85. The first time I fought 55, I fought like 85 in like the end of June, and in October I fought 55. So it was more of a dramatic cut. So that time it was more wearing on me. And I wasn't going to fight 55 again at that time just because how bad of a cut that one was. But as I continued to train, my body just started to develop. To more of a fighter's body. I came in as a football player. I was more muscular. So my body kind of developed, and I started looking at my walk-around weight. And I said, I can easily make 55. And I just changed my diet a little bit, and I feel great. I'm 9 days out from weigh-in. My weight is good. I'm close. I don't feel tired. I don't feel drained. So I'm excited.
I've seen you in the last couple of years. You know, I've been in a lot of your premier fights. And when I walked in, I went, man, you look at. I said, I said, you're fighting that lightweight. I said, you're looking lean, man. I like it, man.
I feel good. I feel good right now. You know, I'm never opposed to fighting different weight classes, as you know. But you know, as long as I can make a weight healthy and I can feel, you know, I can I don't like to suck so much where I'm rehydrating 20 pounds heavier. I like to, you know, be in a close range so I feel good the next day. And, you know, I'm extremely confident fighting at 55, so.
Excellent. What had this Bellator? You could have went pro for, you know, a lot of organizations. I mean, we got CES. We got, you know, Premier, where you did a lot of damage in that. You know, we got great organizations. Had the Bellator, you had a big, you know, a nice press conference at the gym about your announcement. So how'd you come to terms, and how'd you settle on Bellator? I know they're right there, but you know, you had to have people coming at you.
Well, of course. I mean, I've fought a lot of times for Premier. You know, Premier's helped my career a lot. So, but when I got offered the Bellator, I mean, as a pro fighter, you want to fight at the bigger shows. So, I mean, if the UFC called, I would have fought for the UFC. You know what I mean? When we got offered the Bellator fight, it was a no-brainer, of course. You know what I mean? To make a pro debut is big, but to do it at Bellator is even, you know, makes it even greater. So, you know, a big crowd, you know, not far from where I live. We have 2 busloads of people going up there. So I always bring a big crowd. So I'll have 2 full buses plus a whole bunch of other people. So, you know.
If anyone, you know, if you've seen this kid on video, the crowd is electrified when he's fighting. They got your chants going on.
Yes.
You could tell it pushes you through a fight, it's good stuff, man. You got, you know, a couple of these buses coming. You're going to be electric in there.
It's going to be like any other Pat Casey fight.
Exactly.
It's going to be, who the hell is this? That Mitrione card is Pat Casey's card.
Exactly.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, you're fighting, you know, Tyler Hamilton. Was this the fight they offered you when Bellator came called?
I just got offered a Bellator fight, and there was things about weight classes because I fought different weight classes, so I had to determine what weight I wanted to fight at. And then once I said 55, that was a name they gave me, and it could have been whoever I was going to take it. So.
Big New England battle.
Yeah.
2 you know, big time up and coming professional lightweights right here. Anything else you want to throw out there? You know, thank yous, because this is the last interview. I mean, I know you signed your papers and you're pro, but this is your last interview, and is like coming off an amateur fight, man.
Always thank my team, Team Link, you know, my family for the support, the jungle. That's what we call the Gorilla Ninja, the jungle. I love you guys. But, you know, this is big to me, but this is just a small part of what I want to do. You know, this is why I got in the game, to be a pro and be a high level pro. So I'm comfortable here. This is where I expect to be, and we'll win this fight, and then we'll move on, and we'll see what happens after this. Who knows? You know, I may put on a good performance and fight another Bellator fight. I don't know. Anything can happen, but I'm focused on this one. But this is just the beginning. It's just the beginning of the career. So
excellent, my man. Well, I wish you luck, brother. I'll be seeing you. I'll be at that fight. I'll be, you know, covering it and watching you 2 guys go at it. So thanks for inviting me here to, you know, talk to you.
That beautiful shirt you got on there. You got to get to a Gorilla Ninja shirt.
I got one of those coming. Don't worry. I got one of those.
Boys too.
His entourage, they're digging it up right now. So from Team Link here in Ludlow, I'm with Pat, the Gorilla Ninja KC, making his pro debut, Bellator 194, February 16th, Friday night, Mohegan Sun. Big card, man. Big card. Matrione, Roy Nelson going at it.
Don't miss the prelims.
Not at all. So from Domenico 101 MMA, we got.
Thank you, brother.
Woo!